Let's just do it. It's Podapalooza 4. That means 40 episodes. Pretty big deal. Welcome, everybody. I can't hang on. You'd think after introducing your number 40, you'd be better off at that. Anyway, welcome, everybody. There we go. That's better. Today we have Mark McConnell, second best guest that we've ever had on the show.
Second best. That's it's the first loser, mate. But I'm doing
it. It is, but when you've got a bloke who's running 20,000 people on his own thing, Matty Morris, we'll just drop his name every time it comes up. I think it helps like Spotify and stuff.
I'm kind of leading the handicap race.
You are definitely
kind of thing.
Yep.
Yeah, beautiful. I'm happy with that.
Fitzy's going to be like, I'm not doing the cancelled game again, boys. I literally did this last podcast, so I'm not doing it anymore. And we also have, you're still just Fitzy, aren't you?
Yeah, just Fitzy.
Just Fitzy. Jay Fitzy. We can call him old Just Fitzy. And Fitzy's, I didn't do one for you. Yeah, you know what? This is just gone to shit already. Don't worry about it. Right. Anyway, so the boys are back. Al's not here, but that's okay. We might ring him, see how it goes. Also we've got little McConnell here.
Yep, got little Harry over there.
How old are we talking again?
What are you, 13? Yep.
Oh, far too young to be putting on a podcast.
13. Mate, he's excited because he's
listening to this, so just be aware.
Because he does listen to podcasts and stuff. And I said, mate, do you want to see behind the scenes of a professional podcast? and he said yes.
I'd love to, and I can't.
I said, not too bad, mate. We're going to see.
You can see the imposters.
Yeah, I can show you a B grade one. But
he's currently sitting on the imposter couch playing games.
Yes.
Yeah, but he's smiling though, so that's a win.
Yeah. I reckon he'll have a good time.
Well, the thing that's funny is we've actually got a listener now.
Yeah.
That's more than we get.
Oh, sorry, I needed a savvy.
Jeez, it's been a while. It's been
so long.
We're sponsored, and I haven't been stocking the fridge. So, anyway, now that we are stocking the fridge, Imposter for 17% off. Get around it.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, you can actually buy one now.
So, it's better than 15%, but not quite good enough for 20.
Yeah. We are. I'm actually meeting up with Mark. He's also Mark Curry, though.
Yep,
so he's still Mark C. You're Mark MC.
Yep.
Just in case you weren't aware. We're seeing him up at the Veteran Games, so that'll be a win. I'm going to steal a whole bunch of savvy from him up there.
Beautiful.
I was just going to run through. I'm just trying to find where is your podcast here.
Just while you find that, mate. That's an impressive cat that you've got.
A lion.
It's like a little.
But it's declawed. Like I brought it back from Thailand, so it was like real drugged up when we brought him back, and now that's why he's real dopey.
Yeah, that's all right though. Looks cute as heck.
Yeah, when you shave it though, like it's actually not that big a deal. But like you can shave it so he's got a mane and stuff, and yeah, it looks real hardcore.
Watch out, Harry.
Yeah, like he'll see his shadow and shoot himself and run off in a minute. Yeah, he does. He seems to jump on the pod. He loves it. Like he'll scratch at the door and needs to get outside, or he'll throw up on the couch if he's doing that. If he feels the need.
Same as Harry.
Yeah,
he'll just throw up on the couch.
Hopefully maybe they cancel each other out today. That might be the way the things go. Anyway, I found it. So 621. So you're our biggest no-name person that we've had on.
I think that feels okay.
And so 621 and 442. That's over 1,000, mate. Over 1,000 downloads for you.
That's pretty impressive. The offers haven't been rolling in since though.
Haven't they?
Nah, not quite so much.
Maybe you need an agent or something.
Yeah, I might.
I did notice that you put it on LinkedIn though. It's the first time we've been on LinkedIn. And I think that's made a bit of a difference.
Yeah. And I guess I was going to say, mate, like all jokes aside, like I know before I came on, you sort of spoke to me and you're like, man, you'll be surprised at the amount of people that sort of come out of the woodwork and, getting messages from people, bumping into.
And you're like, bullshit, no one's called me.
No, it's been great, mate. Like literally, getting a few messages and stuff, bumped into one of our old colleagues, Cheese.
Oh, yep.
At a shopping centre in our local area, and he was like, "Oh, Macca, it was really cool and stuff." So yeah, man, it's good. You're getting out there, which is awesome.
Yeah, that's great that he's listening because he hasn't messaged me. So
yes,
awkward.
He's out there. Cheese, send him a message, mate.
Yeah, no, he messes you. Cheese is still scared because I took him on the one wheel and he almost died.
Yeah, but
he literally didn't even get a meter.
Yeah.
It was the only one I've seen stack it. He got up to level and then freaked out with the gyro and just landed his lower back right on the side of it. And I was like, that's him done. He's going to be in a wheelchair. And then he walked away and I was like, do you want to go again? He said, no, I'm good, thanks.
So he literally just walked away to his car, got in the car and drove.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, I think we were out at the range. I was just trying to use it to pick up brass and be cheeky like that. But yeah, it was good times. Well, it's good to hear someone's reached out.
Yeah, man, it's been good. Been really, really good, mate. So yeah, you're doing a great job.
I bumped into another bloke that we're mutual friends with as well. Was it yesterday or the day before? But doesn't really matter on the podcast because you'll download it whenever you want to. But yeah, he was out. He said, oh, mate, I listened to a couple of them. And I was like, oh, here we go. A couple, awkward. And I was like, oh, you know McConnell's? And he goes, oh, is he? I was like, he's obviously just listened to a certain couple of ones. And I think that's been an interesting thing to find. Like now that we've got a couple under the belt, we obviously know Joe Rogan 4000 or whatever it is he's up to. But when we do a new one, and if there's anything cop related, the other cop ones get a boost. And then if we have anything like, with the erotic novel stuff, the baby one went up. So it's interesting to see. And then a PTSD one, then the psilocybin one went up. And you're like, so people see PTSD and then they're like, oh, old mate's talking mushrooms. It's like, I'll see how that goes. So it's been interesting. I think the more podcasts we do with different topics, the more they'll then go back and have a look at the other ones.
Yeah. And like even, my close mates and stuff, like in my personal life, real good mates I went to high school with and stuff. Like I never really talk about work or anything like that. So they were like, oh, it's actually a decent opportunity to have a listen to see what you were doing. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's been good.
The how's your work taken out? Because I saw they put it up there, or are you in charge of their page on LinkedIn?
Is that slightly like narcissistic if I am?
No. Do you actually run the page?
No, I've got admin access. So as I'm writing below it, like mark this, mark.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's actually another one of our colleagues.
Oh, okay.
One of our old bosses. So he runs the page and it's been.
But that's good though. If he's put it up, that's pretty supportive.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, mate. No, it works great. And just in case the boss is listening, for all your occupational violence needs, Procom Consulting, hit me up on LinkedIn. Yes, there you go.
We call them they're a sponsor.
Yeah, there you go, boss man. He'll be happy.
Yep. I'd call them a sponsor because we've had you on here a couple of times now. So they've not that you came in your own time. So maybe you should tell them.
Yeah, you'd be shocked at the things he sponsors me to do when I work the post.
Yeah, that's why they got the tape over the webcams now. I feel like the work computers they give you, like, because they've got that little switch now that you can like chuck over so you like your camera's off.
Oh yeah.
I feel like that was a workplace HR thing, not so much a privacy thing at home, because people are like, there's been too many people caught doing the wrong thing.
Yeah,
this is for our own good. You know what? We're just gonna take the cameras out.
Yeah,
it'll be like an iPhone soon. They'll just take another port off, and
it's a real fine line between becoming like a funny viral message or video on morning TV and getting charged with something. So you got to be careful,
mate. There was a dude I remember seeing, like, it was like he'd called in for court, and one of the legal punters obviously had no idea how to use stuff, and he was a cat filter.
Oh, yeah. I remember that. That was awesome.
Wow. So good.
He's like, I'm sorry, you're on.
Oh, Your Honor, I'm not a cat. I'm not a cat. And we're like,
I'm ready to proceed.
Yeah. Like, look, I'm not a cat, but I'm happy to go ahead.
Man, I'm going to have to watch that again now.
Oh,
that was awesome.
Classic. So, and Fitzy, we've got you here, mate. On the weekend, you just ran 50K.
Yeah, ran 50K.
Where was that at?
Southern Grampians.
Yeah, but like, is it called a race or something like that?
Oh, yeah, Peaks and Trails.
Peaks and Trails?
50K, yeah. Pretty hard, actually. It was a good race, beautiful views, and, over a few mountains, and,
How many punters do you get to that?
It's not one of the bigger ones. Probably, I'd say there's probably close to 100 people in the 50K field.
And they do the whole thing?
Yeah.
How many DNFs do you run in a 50K like that?
I don't know.
You didn't hang around to see?
Nah, I don't look up the results or anything either. I sort of just do my own thing.
I do love opening a can again.
Yeah.
Savvy.
I might just open mine as well.
Yeah. The old premature can opening again.
It is delicious.
It does plague us a bit. I'm pretty sure Caruana did the same thing.
Yeah.
No, you did a good ad last time when you opened yours on
a rival company though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah.
Savvy
But it was great that. Yeah, well.
Yeah.
I mean, we kept saying they were on board, but they weren't at the time.
They weren't. Are they now?
Yeah. That's why I've got an imposter code. Type in imposter, 17% off.
Oh.
After 3 weeks of ignoring him, it's like, and it's my fault because I didn't buy any more and put them in the fridge.
So it's no good when the hosts aren't even listening to the podcast.
Well, he literally he kept saying, "Mate, who are we talking to today? Like, what do I need to know?" Like, just, mate, you'll be right. Just rock up.
Yeah, well, I did ask you the same thing as well.
Yeah, you said who we're interviewing. I said it's not what we're doing.
Yeah.
So we're talking smack today. Nutrition Warehouse, up to 30% off. Selected subs. That's why you don't Bluetooth your stuff to your phone, because you get confused. Speaking of Bluetooth, I am going to start trying to dial in some people.
Ooh,
see how we go. You want to rant about your run for a bit, or are you disappearing? You just going to head off?
Well, we can either pause it and come back.
Yeah.
Or I'm going to have to run off to the train station. I've got to drop my daughter at the train station.
Well, I think McConnell's going to have to go at some point as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll keep going. You run. Literally what you do. Fitzy runs.
I'll be back.
What do I need to... No, that wasn't what... Oh, good put down. Slam it on the table. Oh. Testing 1 2 1 2. Yep. Oh, yeah. You want to jump on? Don't talk because you're underage.
Why can't you have kids talk?
No, hold on.
Come say hello. So you can tell your mate you've been on a podcast.
Yeah, get all your kids. That's what we need. We need underage kids listening to our podcast. Feel free to jump on.
All the cool kids are doing it.
Yeah.
Jump on the headphones if you want.
Oh, he's doing that nonchalant thing. I remember that as a teenager.
Yeah.
Just mosey on over like, you're like, no, if I have to do it, I guess I'll do it then.
Yeah, what's up, everybody? Please don't make me discipline you live on air. All right, say hello, Harry.
Hello.
Oh, prime opportunity for him to go, hello, Harry, then. I was just like, what a smart ass. Didn't want to run with it. Now go introduce yourself, Harry. Do we need his last name? Probably not. They could probably work it out.
Yeah, they might be able to put 2 and 2 together. just say quick hello, buddy.
Hello, I'm Harry.
Well done, Harry. Great job.
What do you want to do when you're older, mate? Let's do that, because you've done nothing in your life so far. What do you want to do when you're older, big fella?
If you're anything like your dad, mate, you only got 5 years till you're going to be a dad, so you may as well start doing some stuff. Just move forwards a little bit and talk into the mic.
Maybe like a...
That wasn't moving forwards.
Move closer. Yep, closer.
Maybe like a psychologist or...
Yeah, cool, man.
Really?
Yeah,
What was that? You want to hear everyone's problems?
maybe.
Okay. Why do you actually want to be a psychologist? What's made you think that?
Mum's mostly pushed me forward to it.
Here it is. Truth comes out. You don't have any, like, I thought you might have been like man for Jordan Peterson or something like that. That's not it. Your mum's just like, hey, you want to know what's getting wrong in the world? People are getting more and more head noise. There will be plenty of work to do.
Yeah.
Maybe help your old man out.
Save a fortune.
Oh, beautiful. All right. Who are we calling first?
Oh, I'm going to try and give SJ a ring, but she was like, there might be some abusive kids, or she might be abusing kids. She said,
Yeah,
it might just be a DHS warning. I don't know if she's going to answer, but we'll see how we go.
cool.
She said she'll either answer or she won't, so we just may as well
Really,
talk some others, mate. What have you been doing in the meantime?
Hello.
Oh, geez.
Oh,
She answered. Didn't expect
I
that.
was going to say that's a
We were already moving on.
that's a real tricky voice
what-
message.
That's supposed to mean.
Oh, it's just one of those awkward things where you're like, you got to leave a voicemail message and you're all excited about it, and then they answer you like, oh, I've been busted. Anyway,
Well, pretend I didn't answer. What was your voice message going to be?
no, it's just weird now. It's gonna be awkward. And,
I'm intrigued.
Sarah Brand,
Yeah. Go on. Thank you.
can you hear that?
Yeah, I can hear that.
Oh, cool. I never know how this works. it's like when I talk about loud noises that happen, I'll listen and the auto editing thing just takes out the loud noises. And I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, does it do it?
Oh, yeah. So like cars go past or like the ice machine goes off and we like talk about it. And then when I listen to the podcast afterwards, it's literally just us
Yeah, you
going,
can never
oh,
hear it.
yeah, they're like, oh, that noise was such and such.
So the pillow incident?
I wanted to hear your cat throwing up though. That would have been funny.
Oh, we have discussed that.
Yeah. The cat's already made a mention because he rocked past. Oh, you've also got Harry here. He's 13 though, SJ, so no reading your books out loud on this.
Okay,
pod
no
if you
worries.
can. Thanks. Yeah, appreciate
Hi,
it.
Harry.
Hello.
He's a teenage boy. He's a teenage boy. You're not going to get much out of him. He wants
Okay, yeah.
He wants to be a psychiatrist though, or a psychologist, whichever one makes more money. Yeah. Oh, his mum told him he had to. So if he was,
Psychiatrists.
Yeah.
They're the ones that dispense medication, so they probably make more money.
oh, so you want to be a drug dealer? That's what you wanted to be. That story checks out. It's
Done.
yeah, very anti-police. It makes a lot more sense now.
He does play Grand Theft Auto a little bit, so now it's all starting to come together.
Oh, I used to play that.
Yeah.
Don't read into it.
There's a lot of getting your money back from certain people in that game.
Just fashion hookers, that's all.
What did I literally just said there's a 13-year-old kid on.
But he's playing Grand Theft Auto, so he knows all about that.
Yeah, but you don't have to. Anyway, let's move on. Fitzy was here, but he had to run to the train station. He may be back a bit later. Yeah, so how's book life been going for you, SJ?
Yeah, good. Just I was actually sitting. The kids are behaving themselves, so I was sitting editing.
Oh, you've made a mockery of me because the intro was she's probably bashing her kids at the moment. Said this will be awkward for DHS.
Yeah, 2 of them are watching TV and one's watching the iPad. So I'm just bashing them mentally with electronics. So it's okay.
Yeah. And then you get upset when their attention span's 7 seconds. You're like, why don't they have any attention to anything?
The teachers get upset.
Why are these TikToks so long? They're 10 seconds long. Outrageous.
Bring back Vine. 6 was enough.
Yeah.
So,
No, writing's good.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're holding auditions, SJ, for the new co-host. So at the moment, Fitzy turned up with his own headphones, so that's pretty impressive.
Oh,
but,
wow.
But McConnell brought his own guest. So
Brought his own what?
Brought his own guest. He's interviewing young Harry.
Pretty sure last time I brought a box of Savvies, so...
Oh, this is awkward, yeah. It's an iOS, so that's probably why she's bringing it up. I do have Savvies today. We've done 2 can openings and one went too early. He's feeling ashamed, but he has also got over 1,000 listens on there.
There's nothing wrong with going too early. No, these things happen.
Premature carbonation.
That's a t-shirt, man. Premature carbonation. I'll work on that one. SJ, you can't say that it's okay. I guarantee you, none of your books are like. And then he climbed the stairs, and as he got to the top, he went, "Oh, no. Sorry, we're gonna have to wait."
That's not in one of my books, but it's actually in one of another book that I've read, and it was probably one of the best scenes in the book, actually.
The best scenes. But you notice how when you're talking romantasy, that's not something they bring up. And then when you're reading a non-fiction book, you're like, so what actually happened was
biographies.
Yeah, old mate went too early, threw up in the cupboard, went to sleep. and then I went.
A person biography?
Wow, you are not winning the co-host game. I'll give you this.
Oh damn!
You did bring a box of Savvy though, so it still counteracts that.
Yep, and books.
You have brought books, yes. And we've only sold one because I've been really terrible at that. But anyway, people want a book, send us, slide into our DMs and we'll shoot a book out your way. What's the next for you? Have you just made a new book?
Yeah, I've just started writing a new book for the most recent series that I'm doing. So I've started the second book in the series. But I won't be releasing any chapters on Inkit for a while because it's taking me like 10 years to write one chapter.
Yeah.
Because I don't have much time these days. So don't have kids, guys.
You've got...
Too late.
Yeah, well, we spoke to McConnell about that. It was supposed to be a massive deal, but he had kids at like 12. So
Yeah.
I mean, he was still on TV as a negotiator, so that's a pretty big deal.
Twice.
Yeah.
Just a casual. I've been on TV twice, no big deal. But anything else you want to run out? Are you doing listen to me just ramble. That was horrid. Your audio things on Patreon, do you then put them onto Inkit afterwards, or how do you run that? Your whole story's on Patreon?
No, I don't think you can put them on Inkit. Inkit, you can only upload stories. So I'm just recording them and putting them straight onto Patreon. But I think I'll do I reckon I'll end up doing an audio book after like I've fully edited the book. So these are just recording the chapters like pre-editing to have the listeners like be part of that process. And then I'll go back and once the book's edited and ready for publishing, then I'll do it again.
Nice. So you're going to do the whole audio book yourself?
Or are you offering to lend your dulcet tones?
Goodness, you don't want that.
Harry said he's in, but he's confused as to what tones to use. You'll have to run him through what each one means. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll smash it out. We'll get a round table going.
Yeah, I think it's a lot more difficult than you think.
Nah, because
No.
we're going to do shots.
Okay.
Every time we have to read a book and something says like engorged or loins, that's a shot. That's a shot. And then I guarantee by the end of it,
Oh, we're going to be so drunk.
Drunk romanticy
So drunk.
is going to take off. It's going to be a thing.
Okay. Oh,
I need to call
drunk and
Berso
naked.
out
What could go wrong?
because you've now said romanticy twice. Is that actually a word, or is it you just making it up?
No, it's an SJ's genre.
Is it romanticy?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, it's like romance, fantasy combined.
Do we need to say earmuffs in a minute for Harry or?
No.
Yeah, Oh, well, there you go.
If I said fairy to you, Harry, what would you describe one as? Actually, that could go a lot of ways. It's going to get us cancelled. I might just pull that one out. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Fairy,
My brain went somewhere else.
F-A-I-R-Y versus F-A-E, is it? R-Y? Your fairies? Or is it the Fae? The Fae or something? Like, what do you guys call them?
Oh, fairies.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't.
Is that not what I said? Is that not the word I said?
I was like, what are we just spelling for the sake of it?
Yeah, but there's two different spellings.
Yeah, there's like...
Because your fairies are like 8 foot tall, massive units.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't have like, they're not taking teeth from underneath kids' pillows or anything.
Yeah.
That's not sexy at all.
No, they're not Tinkerbell. But yeah, but it's funny because at no point would any male think that a fairy was anything other than Tinkerbell cruising around.
No. So when blokes are like,
really
babe,
confused.
what are you reading? And the chick's like, I just a book about fairies.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, yeah, cool, no worries.
Yeah.
No idea what they're actually reading.
No. It's literally like some 8 foot dude with a foot long and like Subway. And then, and he's like a jacked.
Like a French pole vaulter. Yeah.
That's very relevant and very quick. Well played, SJ.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I was suspicious when he was on that pole vault ramp and he didn't have a pole holding it. I thought, how's he going to pull this one off?
Did you watch the 100-meter sprint though?
Oh, jeez.
Holy moly.
It's so ridiculous. Like, if guys watch...
Correct.
Yeah. Oh, God. We're going to have to unplug Harry in a minute. Imagine losing by like that being the way you've lost. Like, because did you really lose? Like, everybody in the world's like, wow. Like,
yeah.
It's like, sure, you lost, but at the same time, I couldn't tell you anybody else that was in the pole vault.
Yeah.
And I could tell you a lot about that dude.
Yeah.
More than I wanted to
He
know
didn't
about
lose from any shortcomings, that's for sure.
Wow. You don't know if he's pre-carbonated or not.
Well, yeah, true. Anyway.
Moving on. 100-meter sprint.
Actually,
didn't watch it. Watch the beach volleyball.
Actually, looking back on my career, if that was his shortcome, like I would have been an amazing pole vaulter. I would have been fine. I would be flying over that bad boy. Nothing holding me back.
Yeah.
Look, Ma, no hands.
Yeah, that bar did not move. Right over the top of that. Like, how do you get an extra inch clearance? I tuck. Don't worry about it.
Now, I would like to ask you, if you did watch the beach volleyball, what did you feel about the Brazilians wearing shorts?
This is awkward. I was trying to be like I was a toxic male, and I actually didn't watch any of it. I was like,
oh, really?
But McConnell's looking like I'd watched all the bikinis.
No, I didn't see any of the. I know there was the big controversy about what they have to wear and all that sort of stuff. It's. But apparently,
the Brazilian girls wore shorts over the top of their, like, you should have heard the boos coming from my office when it was on the TV. Yeah,
oh, really?
I'm not even lying.
Apparently there was
this is horseshit.
beach volleyball, like traditionalists that are like, this is against everything that we stand for.
How do you reckon you got in the Olympics? Good damn it.
And how much were those tickets that people would have bought to go watch it? You probably would have had like Bucks days and stuff, just being like, oh my God, are you serious? And the Brazilians, what?
Yeah, just stormed out. I love it. They would have been like, nah, this is not for me. This is out of the Olympics next year. I'm going to breakdancing. And then they would have gone there and went, you know what? Well, let's go back. What was she wearing? Like, I mean, excusing the fact that it looked like a drunk uncle doing the dance. It was like, I've seen that at a work party and I wholly support that. But what was she wearing?
Is
that one of Johnny Howard's old tracksuits?
Yeah.
It was
was shocking.
It was just a shame, really. It was just like,
You know what I was really impressed with though? Like
I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed.
yeah, exactly.
But you know, like you know how they do the whole b-boy thing where they're like, you stand around the outside and you watch, like, and they sit there and do stuff in your face or whatever. That person that was there, like the competition or whoever it was that she was at, she was staunch.
Yep.
So I would have pissed myself laughing.
Yeah.
And it would have like that would have been hard. Like as a thing going, is this lady's just gone. She's just taken a bet and went. You won't flip flop on the ground and just like do a kangaroo on the way into it. It's just like,
so my theory was that she was back in the day. She was like a Make-A-Wish kid. This sounds horrific, but she was like, one day if breakdancing's ever in the Olympics, I'm going to represent Australia. And they were like, yeah, cool. No worries. Breakdancing's never going to be in the Olympics. So, yep, cool. No worries.
oh,
And
yeah.
then,
They're like,
oh dear. Oh dear.
They're like, it happened. We are.
Someone call Reagan.
Yeah.
She's going to the Olympics.
Look, to be fair, I love that she just committed to whatever it was she was going to go with.
But the smarter kind of thing now is she would have so much money on the table for like endorsements and all that.
She needs to get the manager from the Hock Tour girl.
Yeah.
That like Ray Gunn and Hock Tour together. That's like.
But even remember the Sydney Olympics, Eric the Eel.
Yes.
Yeah, when he jumped in and it turns out he can't swim.
Like, is this the first time you swum, mate? He's like, am I swimming?
I'm just trying not to die at the moment.
I'm just trying to keep my head above water. It just happened to be that I've gone in the right direction. It must be the current from all the other swimmers has taken him with them.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Poor Reagan.
poor Reagan. She's got more money than all of us now.
No, she already had more money. She's a bloody uni lecturer. So what else you got for us, SJ? Anything else you coming on? Like when's this, how long do you reckon this book's going to take you to finish?
I think the other one took me a year to write, so who knows, like longer than that. I just don't, yeah.
Have you been happy with, have you put the other ones to bed now or are you still editing those other ones? Because you edit them like 4,000
No, I'm still
times.
editing. So
oh, really?
I'm editing I've nearly finished editing.
Oh.
So I've only got another like 5 after that. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. It's fun, sort of. I just wish I had more time
Yeah.
in my day. But yeah.
Might be a week off from work sort of scenario and smash it out, but I dare say you have to look after the kids then. So that's
well, my only weeks off from work are school holidays, so that doesn't happen.
Can I ask a question that may have already been answered? So if it has been answered, mate, just go boo, get the sound effects ready. So SJ, you've got a publisher and all those sort of things?
Nah.
So, all right, thanks very much.
You said get a thing ready.
And you were right on it.
He would have pressed it anyway, you know that.
It was 100% happening anyway.
So how does it work? How do you go from sitting at home on a laptop using Word, writing this is how I imagine it, to actually getting a book out there for people to read? How does that process work?
Just so you're aware, she's on a podcast.
Pardon?
She has got a podcast you can go back and listen to.
Yeah.
I know you're not going to, but I'm just.
So
if anyone else is
literally
listening, they can go back and listen.
The grown-ups are talking.
So pretty sure he asked me a question, so pipe down.
Whose show's this?
I don't know. Whose is it? So you just go on Amazon, which is, Kindle.
Yes.
So Kindle is part of Amazon, and you can literally just upload your manuscript. You have to get like a cover made semi-professionally because it's got to be able to, the spine's got to be the right size and all that sort of stuff.
Yep.
And then you upload it and they do print per purchase. So you don't have 50,000 books sitting in a warehouse or anything.
Yep.
Yeah, so you can re-edit it as many times as you want and just upload the new manuscript each time and they just print it as people purchase it. Or you can buy author copies and you just pay for the printing cost and get them delivered to you, which is normally what I do. And then you make more money off the books when you sell them.
Yeah, sweet. Because I've got this idea of a book that I was actually thinking of. It's about someone called Quinn. They're on the run again after her only family is destroyed by a psychopath, which is it's pretty full on, and has been hunting her for the last 19 years.
How does the weight of that book feel in your hand right now that you're holding?
It does feel.
It's a good weight.
It does feel pretty good.
Why does everything you say sound shady? Has the weight of it feel in your hand? You're like, settle down.
There doesn't.
No, that's just your brain, mate.
Where are the pictures?
Mate,
The pictures of animals rooting each other.
Yeah.
Sorry, Harry.
No, I was very confused. He's like, well, hang on a minute. So they're having sex with animals? It's like, no, mate, they're not. But yeah,
And he was the only one that thought that, mind you.
yeah. I knew that he was thinking that. It was great to watch. It was hilarious.
The cogs turn.
Yeah. He's like, no, that's weird. Surely this isn't acceptable.
And yet he still read it.
Yeah, and then he read it all the way through and went, I thought this was supposed to be like the whole way through, just sex everywhere. Nope. Unlucky, let down. Like, he ran that path.
Yeah.
Ran that path and
I'll
caught candles
post
for
him out
no
the
reason.
second book.
Oh, the second one a bit more rude, is it?
Yeah, well, they increase in spiciness, I guess, from the first book to the last book, just as my confidence writing got. So the last one is.
It's basically
yeah,
just
it's interesting. Yeah.
It's basically just an over 18 book, the last one.
Yeah.
Or,
Well, they all are.
did you get more confident, or it sounds like you got a bit more frustrated and then you just struggled with writing actual storylines? You just went, you know what? I'm just putting a bunch of short stories in here.
I've run out of dialogue. All right, take your clothes off.
Yeah. Like, I'm struggling tonight. I'm just going to go with, what's the last movie I watched on XNXX? Oh, yeah, that's a great storyline. Excellent. Oh, Brandy's a real estate agent again. What a surprise. Oh, she's stuck in the dishwasher. This is really awkward.
Oh, God.
Anyway, moving on. Harry's like, what do you mean stuck in the dishwasher? He knows.
Am I your first guest? Because this is probably not a great way to start your Podapalooza.
Nah, you're not the first guest. We've had, we had a father-son chat. Fitzy was here. He talked about, he popped up for about 4 seconds and then left.
Yeah.
He was like, I ran 50K on the weekend. Hey, I got to go. See you later, boys.
Yeah.
He did that last time. He disappeared to save the dogs or something just halfway through.
Yeah. He's not pre-carbonated, but he doesn't last long. But, yeah, it's good times. So, I mean, we can keep having a yarn if you want, but we can say goodbye. And
I
I'll try and
I
get
won't hold you up. Yeah,
I'm surprised you've done so well with the kids. So, congrats. Well played.
I've got a little redhead sitting next to me now.
Oh.
He's just sleazed his way in here. So
yeah. Does he want to say hi?
Oh, do you want to say hi? Hi.
Oh.
There you go. I know he sounds sweeter than he is. Oh, just kidding, mate. I love you.
he's about to rage out now.
I'm just picturing that scene from Kindergarten Cop when he goes back into the classroom and the kids are going to be like hanging off the fans and doing all that.
Yeah. I know. I'm going to walk back out in that lounge room and the 3-year-old will be he'll be in the dishwasher.
Oh, God. Righto. Well, thank you very much for hanging out, SJ. We'll no doubt hear from you further. And we'll sort out that. Oh, do you want to be a comedian? We might have
you got to be funny to do that. So.
No, you really don't, because you just be opening for Jared.
No.
Oh, there wasn't
a lot of grey area.
No, wasn't there?
Yeah,
Awkward.
Yeah, that's a negative. Yeah.
I mean,
I'll laugh at somebody, but I'm not even a laugh out loud person. When I'm watching a movie, Jules hates it because it'll be something really funny, and I'll go, "Oh, that's funny."
I'm glad.
And he's like, "Can you laugh?"
Such an author. You're like, I chuckled jovially.
Yeah.
Like, just do it. You don't have to narrate your whole life.
So I was a bit worried that you said, no, I'll go and laugh at someone. No, laugh with them. Don't laugh at them. They're trying their best.
Yeah, that's where I'm going wrong in my life.
Yeah.
Yep.
Otherwise, you're just a bully, SJ. Well, your two options at the moment are you can go on the comedy festival, or we can enter you in the boxing.
Oh, box.
Okay, I'll see if they've got any other females doing it. But radio, SJ.
Oh no, I'll fight a dude.
You'll fight a dude.
I'll lose, but I'll do it. That'll get me a week off work.
Yeah, well, don't you fight dudes at work all the time?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. That's what you get. Anyway, moving on.
Anyway.
All right. Thanks for,
all right.
Do you want to say hi to Fitzy? He's just rocked up.
Fitzy's just walked in and realised he's been replaced by a 13-year-old.
Just say nah.
Yeah.
She's not interested. Right.
Hey, Fitzy.
No, he's not on headphones. Don't worry about it.
Go on.
It's
Pull
just-
yourself
it's
together, mate.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard him in the background. Anyway.
Yeah, I did. All right.
See you,
Take care,
SJ.
lad.
Bye.
Have fun.
Bye.
Welcome back, Fitzy.
Welcome.
Yeah, it's up to you, mate. Harry's been doing. Well, he's been really putting in a lot of effort over here.
You want to stay or you want to check?
Do you want to stay? What do you want to do, mate?
I'll just sit on the couch.
Oh, you happy to go back to the couch? All right.
All right, get the applause ready while he walks off back to his couch. Yeah,
Thanks very much, mate. Do you want to say anything? Is it? Nah, I'm good, mate. I don't even know why I came over here. Look at the stroll on him, Fitzy. Remember being a teenager? No. It's just nonchalant. He's like, I've got to check my socials, mate.
I guarantee if Harry goes on the podcast,
Look at him.
he'd be number one.
Actually, I was.
He's on the podcast. He's literally been on it.
Well, wait till we put him out there on the socials and he'll really go up the charts.
Hey, Fitzy, can I just get Harry back for 1 second?
Oh.
Because you talk about socials. Harry, come back. This was actually really cool, right? So I'm old.
Yeah.
So I'm not down with the social media
Yeah.
and all that sort of stuff. LinkedIn, add me on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
However, Harry started himself a TikTok account.
Oh. Yeah.
TikTok last week.
Tell the people how many views your TikTok video got.
About 400,000.
So he's getting up around 400,000 views.
What was it?
So it was something. So it turns out, so he's 400,000 views. He's getting like a couple 150,000 followers. And then tell the people why you got banned from TikTok, Harry.
You're banned already.
Tell the people why.
Are we allowed to?
No, yeah.
Hey, we don't get banned on our show, mate.
Just kept posting bad stuff.
Yeah, no, well, it wasn't bad stuff. You were just infringing multiple copyrights.
Disney were like, no, stop filming our videos.
That's it, buddy. Thanks, mate. It kicked off TikTok for copyright infringement.
Really?
Yeah, it was beautiful.
What was it? Was it just music in the background? Or
No, it was some.
just him in a movie theater.
You
Just
must
like,
be
this
so
is
proud.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. But no, he was doing something where he was like taking a funny comment from someone else and then blend it with another one. Like, someone will trip over and fall down a hill or something, and then you superimpose this other image in.
Yeah.
And yeah, apparently it was copyright infringement.
Is that like Ray Gunn falling down a...
Oh, Fitzy,
we were doing Ray Gun before.
Oh, no.
Jump in.
I've been
Jump
ready
on
for
Ray
Ray
Gun.
Gun stuff,
Yeah, jump on. Leave with some Ray Gun.
Fitzy's been gone for 20 minutes and we've done 18 minutes on Ray Gun.
Oh, really?
Go, mate. What do you got? What do you got?
No, I'm not gonna revisit Ray Gun. I think we've all had enough of Ray Gun, to be honest.
A lot of people say, Fitzy, like I get a lot of emails and stuff that you haven't got the guts to stand up right now and do a bit of Ray Gun for us.
I don't want to embarrass her. I think I'm pretty sure I've got better moves.
I was going to say, I've seen better moves at a work party. But mate, you should have just gone up and just gone, oh, look at Fitzy go. He's killing it. It's a podcast, mate. We're not filming it. No one would have known.
I would have.
Oh, you would have been like, I can't sleep at night time because I know I lied. I'm going to have to tell everybody. I'm going to come out on socials. I didn't really break dance.
Neither did she.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
Ooh.
Wow. Like really aggressive, yeah.
Have you got like a ring or kind of?
No, I don't. There is a second bank of sound effects that we could get. I might have to work on which ones we want to go with.
Yeah.
That would be good. And that'd be good too, I reckon.
Yeah.
Because like we should have had that with like SJ on our kid coming on.
Yeah. That was, yeah. I think me and you covered,
Yeah.
that. So that was quite legit.
Yeah.
It was like, aww.
So anyway, Fitzy ran 50K. Run me through that, man. Because you hadn't done any training for that, had you?
Not specific training that was sort of a last minute sign up to that run, but really glad that I went down there. It was a cool sort of run because it's not a big event and a really beautiful part of the world. So and it was bloody hard, to be honest. It was a really tough run.
How much, like, are you permanently running all the time, or how much specific training did you do for it?
No specific training for that one. I've got a race coming up in another month, so I needed to put a decent run in for that. That's 100K next month, so I wanted to put a 50 in a training run this month. So,
have you got a sponsor for the next race?
Nah.
Imposter.
Oh, yeah. No, how much do you need? I'm just throwing cash out, mate. What do you need? You can borrow my microphone if you want to run with it. We're still on the Run podcast.
Well, you could come and set up at some aid stations and, come in and do a quick bit of pod, and then we'd run out again at the next aid station, maybe meet you there.
Yeah, I need to sort out the power situation.
Yeah.
That's my drama.
Every update is just Fitzy going,
The all good part is it won't be. It'll be me doing that, trying to keep up with Fitzy. Oh, Fitzy, how are you keeping this pace up? You're 30 Ks into it.
Yeah. Anyway, I'd never run in that part of the world for that 50K from Dunkeld. I don't know if you've ever been there, but there's some.
Bro, I had this amazing video, completely unrelated, but Dunkeld, there was a dude on a skateboard and he's just at the top and he's just like longboarding down a hill. No protective gear at all whatsoever.
What hill?
Like what? It's like one of the Grampian ones. It's like it said it was at the top. The hill, the thing said Dunkeld down the bottom, and it was flying. Like it wasn't in town; it was like a country road.
Okay,
but it was
Was that where that was that World War II battle where Harry Styles was in the movie?
Very similar, mate.
Was that Dunkirk?
Yeah.
Sorry. Fitzy's
I was like, well played.
Dunkeld, down near Hamilton, Victoria. Yeah. Definitely like Southern Grampians.
I didn't know if you were just like trying to lead in with a casual joke or if you were.
Fitzy still doesn't know if I was joking or not.
No ships. So that was pretty much the run. It was perfect conditions, really beautiful scenery over the mountains. It was a pretty cracking day, really. And I'm still sore, to be honest, from that one. It was a lot of up and down.
So is everyone pretty much good to go? Because I still remember I did around the bay on the bike. I did a half marathon, kind of a big deal. But I remember people telling me you will be disgusted in the level of human that will run past you. You know what I mean? Or was everyone pretty much adventure race style good to go?
I think everyone's sort of. I'm pretty used to now. I think I talked about this during the podcast about ultra running, but there's not one particular body type that I see and go, that person's an ultra runner. I think if you looked at me, you wouldn't just go, oh yeah, he looks like an ultra runner.
Yep.
I'm never really surprised about who can be taken off down the road and
so
you never see him again.
And again, mate, apologies if you've covered this. Is there anyone sitting at home now?
I was going to read out his
yeah, there you go.
I do that. They start going, you have rung 04. I'm like, oh God.
Let's say there's someone sitting at home and they've just done their first 5K and they're like, I really enjoyed that. Is ultra running something that they could achieve?
Definitely.
Yeah. So how would you go about it? Or even someone like me, let's say you've done a half marathon one time 5 years ago. How do you go from sitting on the couch? How long does it take, do you reckon? How do you go about it? Or you just get out there and start getting Ks in the legs? Yeah,
like anything, you just start getting the Ks in the legs and just seeing what works for you. Because I know that some people get really into the road scene and they start going from they do a 10K, they do a half marathon, and then the next goal is I'm going to do a marathon. And you might pick a destination and go to, for me, it was Gold Coast. We went to the Gold Coast Marathon, did that, got a real cool vibe there, and then went, right, let's go and do one in Disneyland. That's where we went next. And so it sort of progressed. So once I started doing the trail running, small trail runs, I really love the trails. And once you're on the trails, you start hearing about the people that are doing these crazy 100Ks, all the rest of it. I thought, I'll go do one of those. So it's all about just getting the Ks in your legs. And if you really like the trail and being out in the wilderness, then that's kind of like a cool thing about it as well.
So is it, let's go 10Ks on a trail is equivalent to how many Ks on a road, like in your mind? Or is it just completely different?
Yeah, for me, it's completely different. Sometimes I can go out and do a 10K run and just be sore from that 10K because it's pounding it's concrete, it's hard work. Where you can go and do a 10K, sometimes I'll come back from that and just feel refreshed, like I've literally feel awake from going for a 10K run. It's not so much the same. You go do a huge run, go do 100K or something, like you're pretty knackered, but you've had an adventure as well. So it's not like you're just sort of going along a urban road and looking around at the houses and things. You're out going, okay, well, I went past lakes, I went past mountains, I saw this, I saw that. And the day sort of seems long, but at the same time, you've packed in a lot in that one little adventure. So, if anyone that's sort of into that stuff where they just like being out and about, then I think that will appeal to them if they start challenging themselves. And fitness level, it'll get there. It's more of a mental challenge, I think.
Yeah, beautiful.
Who have we got now, Burso?
Joe.
Joe
from the Average Joes. He said he'd answer. I don't know if he will.
He won't.
Bertho.
Welcome.
Oh dear, am I live?
No. say some stuff. Yeah.
That'd be awesome if that's how he just answered. Like, just every time he rings someone now, he just has.
Are we live? No, it's fine. It's not a bad option now. It's like he's ringing me, and we usually only ever text. What's going on here?
What's going on? He's normally more of a texting guy, but yeah. No, who have we got? We've got you, and we got Al.
No, we don't have Al. We've got Fitzy.
Oh, Fitzy, how are you, mate?
Good. How are you?
Yeah, good, mate. Good, mate.
And we've got Mark McConnell. You haven't met him before, but he's our biggest guest of the no names. Before Matty Morris gets upset with me.
We've listened to Mark on the podcast before.
You sound like you're asking me.
Yeah,
it was a loose question, more of a comment.
Right. So of the people we've got now, McConnell hasn't listened to half the podcasts that don't. He's listened to none of them that he's not in. I
wouldn't waste your time. It's pretty rubbish.
Mate, he's lying, mate. I've listened to your podcast and that thing that you said about the stuff.
Yeah,
I laughed / felt really upset. So,
depending on which one you want. Yeah.
And was inspired all at the same time.
It's fine.
All the big emotions.
Yeah. How are you feeling about the Veteran Games this weekend, Joe?
Oh, I'm pumped. Like I've started packing my bag. I found a pair of sort of army pants that I haven't worn for over
last year.
Not even. Haven't worn it since last year, but they're still intact. I've got my boots out of the cupboard.
I should hope they're still intact. You haven't worn them.
Haven't worn them. No, not really into cans, which is a bit weird coming from someone who wore the uniform for nearly 10 years. But yeah, I'm pumped. I reckon if we can just have a good crack. Walk away with no injuries. That's probably for you, Dicko. But I had a good chat with Jace earlier, and I want to shout out to Jace. He's worked his butt off to get to where we are and wrangle all the cats and herd them in the right direction. And I guess tomorrow we're on. I just think I'm really excited about this, and I'm not a hugely competitive bloke, but I just want us to get up there. No, we're definitely not going to win, but we're going to have good fun, and we're not going to blow any Achilles.
There was no hesitation on that. Not going to win.
No, because we came last time.
Oh,
no.
I mean, we came fourth in Australia.
The fourth in Australia, the Southern Region champions. You forget
the Southern National Region champion, Pacific champs.
Yeah, correct.
I think
anything south of the Capricorn was all us.
Yeah, we were like, where's the lowest team from there? We're the chance from there down.
Good.
Yeah, correct. So if we can walk away just having a good fun, having a bit of a laugh, and no injuries, and as a team kind of work through all the obstacles and all the tasks, then that's a great result. I think just getting together as a big group and having some fun. And for me,
tell me this doesn't scream loser.
Are you feeling like a big deal now though that you've been on on this podcast and you're going back and probably going to have a target on your back from all the other teams?
Oh, true. They all listen.
Well, I mean, you've got to look at the LinkedIn page. It's blowing up, isn't it, Verso?
Is it? I'll jump on. I'm pretty sure we've got 63 followers on LinkedIn now, so that's pretty massive.
There you go. You're all over it. It's a very professional environment.
I have been pretty grown up on there.
Yeah, you've been real good, mate. Just keep plugging away, and those followers are done.
Well, that's why I've got Mark McConnell on here. He's a LinkedIn expert. Go again, mate. Mark. Who you got?
LinkedIn.
Yep.
You can add me if you like, Mark McConnell at linkedin.com.
Or
not sure that's how it works.
or at his work, Procom Consulting. Get around him. Joe's also on there. Have you got your business on there?
Yeah, I've got. I think I've got 130 odd followers.
Here we go.
Yeah, I'm still in my infancy, but I'm a dirty consultant. But I'm really enjoying the flexibility that comes to being able to work in multiple directions at the same time.
Yeah, loving it. So we're at 64 total followers on the old Imposters podcast.
Oh, yeah, good.
Yeah, get around us. So we're halfway to yours. We'll see. How
you'll soon overtake me. Yeah, I'm not real good at social media.
No, you didn't even want to be interviewed in the last thing. Are you gonna jump in front of a camera this time up at the games?
Maybe. I mean,
that did not scream
well,
confidence.
I'll see how I go at the time.
They apparently they might be doing a like chucking a GoPro on and micing someone up. So
hopefully it's not you.
Yeah, well, this is the thing. It's like they're like, "Oh, Burso, you should do it." I'm like, "You can do that." But
Personally, I hope it is Burso that does that.
I'm literally just going to run around trash talking everybody, and I'm going to and I'm just going to get video of other people stuffing up. So you're not going to see me being crap. You're going to see everyone else being crap, and just me talking.
But they just have to be prepared to lose all the audio because it'll just be you heckling people.
Just beeped out, yeah. But I mean, someone's got to do it.
Just get the heckling in early, mate, because if you finish the last, they might be out of sight pretty quick.
Yeah. When you're going to ring them to go, hey, I had a great line, get them later on. You know what?
Just wait up, guys. Wait up. I've got a good one.
Well, you know what is good, Joe? One of our teams is not going to be the loser this year.
Oh, yes, that's a good point. So I mean, we're going to have a bit of average Joe's rivalry.
Yeah, because one of them has to now be the below average Joe's.
Oh, can't we both be?
Nah.
Can't we both be above?
Nah. One of them's going to be the AJs, and next year one of them's going to be the badge. That's the team. They're going to be badge because they lost.
Well, there's going to be the average Joes and then the below Joes.
Nah, that gets a little
the
bit.
AJs and the BJs. Read into that what you will.
I mean, sure, maybe. But yeah, I mean, it'll have bragging rights for the year, so that'll be good.
And what about you? Have you started packing? Are you ready to go, mate?
Well, you were about to say I started training.
You were a bit late last year, so hopefully you turn up to the airport on time.
Did I get on the plane?
You were there, confirmed.
Yeah. So maybe we can lose the veteran 5 minutes before the 5 minutes before time, and I'll just get there when it's ready for the plane to go. All right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's got real tense real quick.
Yeah, and then you're driving the Delica up to the airport.
Yeah, killing it.
Yeah, good.
And then if I miss my flight, I'll sleep in that and then fly up the next day. I spoke to Jace today as well. It was funny because I'll make sure you jump on the group chat and tell him you don't know what to pack. He gets
is it tomorrow? Is that what we're doing?
Yes. Mate, the amount of side quests that I've got from that chat, they're like Dicko will be like, "Oh, hey mate, jump on and do this." I just asked him; he gets real fired up. Then I'll message Tug. I'll be like, "Hey Tug, jump on there and just ask him this about this." He just loses it. I love it.
What sort of questions are we asking? Do I need a towel?
Yeah, like literally, yeah. Just
should I bring a shaver?
Yeah, like, hey Jace, I've only got one shoe. Is there any way I can get like another boot just before tomorrow?
Or maybe something really obscure, like because it's been bucketing down for the last 5 days in the area.
Oh, true.
And so now the sun's going to come out. I said to Jace earlier on the phone, I think we're going to need some Aussie repellent because you know what happens when the ground's all wet and the sun comes out?
Very
it's
true.
It's going to be sweaty and it's going to be Claritine for all.
They just set Burso up like, remember school camps? We got your little checklist. And it's like, I need 3 pairs of socks, 2 pairs of underpants.
I said that to him. I said, mate, where's the DP1 checklist? And he was like, he goes, you actually got an email that says everything that you need to bring, the suggested stuff.
Yeah.
And he's like, so you got an email, and I've put it in because he's got Spawn now, so we've got another app that we have to follow it on. But for this very reason, because everyone's like, hey, mate, can we get a link to that thing? It's like 4,000 messages ago. There's 15,000 gifts in the reply to whatever he said. So I'm not reading that, Jace. It's like, call me and tell me what to pack as I'm packing it. It was pretty well. I mean, he was also low on sugar today. He's diabetic. Oh. He was on real struggle street. Didn't get jokes.
Well, it's the same as the whole Spartan race. You know, we had ages to prepare. Didn't prepare. Gave it a go.
Oh, mate, when was it? It was like February, and he'd been given a training program in October. And it was like, hey, how many Ks was it in the end? 50?
No, 21.
Well, there you go. It was easy. Fitzy did 50 on the weekend. He didn't even train. It's not a big deal.
No big deal.
Yeah, no, legitimately, he actually just did 50 Ks on the weekend.
Of course he did, because he's a jerk and he can just do stuff like that.
Yeah, but easy to do when you're not throwing spears in the meantime. Anyone can just run 50K. Like, that's not a big deal.
I'm not sure anyone could do that, but
Well, mate, I've got an update on Spawned. Who's that? Oh, here we go. Somebody's asking if it's bloody in 24-hour time. Is it Aussies? I love it. Hey, did you say 10 or do you mean 10 p.m. or 10?
PM, what's that?
Classic. I love it. Even says sorry. Hey, sorry. Oh, that military time thing. Lol. Not my issue. That's Blues PA that's piped up. Good times.
Good on you, Chrissy.
Yeah. Oh, way to out her publicly. Righto, Joe. I will see you tomorrow, mate.
Let's give this a go, right?
Yeah, definitely. What's the biggest thing you're looking forward to tomorrow? I mean, not tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be whiskey night, but
the weekend. Oh, I just think just getting around other veterans, just being with a good crew of young-ish veterans that want to have a crack, and I love getting around people where you don't have to explain much. I was at X unit, and people go, oh yeah, and you don't have to dumb it down. You don't have to put your civilian speak, hat on. You can actually just have real, honest conversations, and people get your context and they get what you've been through. You mentioned the word submarine, and people don't ask you dumb questions.
Are they yellow?
Not
How
correct.
deep do they go?
Trick, yeah. Or how deep can they? Do we know this yet or not?
That's a good point.
Good on you, mate.
Good point you make as well, mate. Because like I was in the Army Reserves, and like sometimes I've got to thanks, mate. Like, and sometimes when I'm talking to people, when I tell them about the Battle of Chapel Street, they don't understand what it was like, man. Like when I turn up and I couldn't get a car park on that Tuesday night, it was tense. You know what I'm saying?
That's
and it's hard, right? Imagine being at Revs at 2 a.m. it's just the battle of Revs.
Mate, anybody that's not a listener from Melbourne.
For breakfast? Who knows?
Mate, we used to patrol Chapel Street, kept it very safe in our previous job.
Don't even get me started on Chapel
Street. I'm sure you were around the tan Chapel Street quite a bit.
Mate, I'll give you the tip. There wasn't crime, the tan.
Yeah.
There is no crime on the tan whilst we were there.
It was always awkward doing a thorough patrol of the tan, and then you see the other truck coming the other way.
And you're like, hey guys, I know you guys do the other way around.
Yeah.
Is it safe there? Or they're like, oh, we might have missed someone over there. Make sure there's some shady characters getting around here. You're like, yes, mate, they're all in our car. Right.
None of which were Bertha.
No, I was never there. Righto, Joe.
Very good.
Thanks very much,
mate.
mate.
See you in the morning and game on. Let's do this.
Righto. Jeez, that was very...
All right, see you guys.
Very motivated. I love that.
Mate.
See you, buddy.
Motivated guy.
Isn't he?
That was awesome. He was up and about.
He is.
Yeah.
It was funny because he's never spoken for... the Veteran Games ask him time and time again to do an interview, and then now he's just like, goes, yep, super up and about. This is what I want to do. Right. It's literally just like he's a media-trained headpiece now.
Yeah.
So we'll see how he goes on the weekend. He tried to do the ninja wall last time, and he was doing that many mental rehearsals. It was like, I was like, mate, we've literally put everything from the bottom to the top whilst you were mentally rehearsing. Yes, yeah, but did you see me have to lift anything? I was like, well played.
Yeah.
I'm not even angry. I'm not even angry anymore. I'm like, but best you get up that wall. But he did actually get up it, so he should be able to. He's the only other one that can actually run 20Ks.
Oh.
How much longer you got, mate?
I've probably got, I reckon, another 43 minutes, mate, if you need me.
Oh, you taking the piss?
No, I'll punch out about, 43 minutes, 8 o'clock for those that are behind the scenes about what time we're doing it. But yeah, I'll get out here about 8 o'clock.
Yeah, nice. Okay, fair enough.
What about Harry? Do we have to feed and water him or anything? Or
no, he's sitting there regenning.
Yeah.
He's a mage with the boots of invincibility. He's fine.
He keeps turning up, so I assume he's eating.
He's just checking his TikTok to see if he's been let back on again. Cool. Righto then. We might cut the Podapalooza away. We're at an hour, so we'll do that. Yeah, but we might. I'll talk afterwards about some other stuff.
Okay, cool.
Righto, team. Thank you very much for having us. Bye.
Just do it. What's the worst that's going to happen? Just do it. Simple.